Hey, good morning, Phoebe. What are you doing today? Nobody did anything in here. No new baby calves. Doesn't look like it. Hey. Morning, Daisy. Good morning. How you doing today? Huh. Just got our oil filled up. Everybody, this is Organic Dairyman. Welcome back to my channel today. Today is Wednesday, May 13th. 13th of May already. So I hope everybody's doing great. I'm doing fine. I'm a little tired. We're just getting ready. I'm gonna start here at the regular feeding chores. Just fed the cows a little bit ago. We're kind of running just a little bit behind schedule here today because last night, after we got done milking, we came back out, loaded up the fertilizer spreader with some more fertilizer, and my brother had to finish up spreading on that one field that we seeded down to oats and alfalfa here a couple weeks ago or so. And so everything on the home farm is spread. That other field's a mile south of here is spread with fertilizer. All that's left to spread with regular fertilizers. That field that's 12 miles southwest of here. But before we do that, we got to spread compost. We got one load of compost to spread out here on the farm, and we got 3 loads over there to spread out. So we're going to do that first. My brother Steve, he's going to go and get the fertilizer spreader from the guy that we bought the compost from. He's going to go down and get that here sometime here this afternoon so we can start spreading that. And then when we get done spreading the compost, we'll go back and finish spreading the regular fertilizer. So yeah. I got a little late, and then this morning that oil came, and so we got a little bit behind schedule here with chores this morning. But we're making progress, we're getting there. Dairy farming is tough sometimes because you're trying to be you're a dairy farmer and you're a grain farmer at the same time. Literally, that's what we are. Dairy and grain farming. Well, it keeps us busy. It keeps us busy. It keeps us out of trouble, that's for sure. You never get bored. Always something to do. So, we'll just see how things are going to go. I don't know if it's going to rain. It's cloudy. We got a little tiny shot of rain last night. That was it. I know tomorrow they say it's supposed to start warming up. So, see what we can get done here. Hopefully it doesn't rain. We still got to grind hay here yet today. Well, maybe it depends on if the guy can come, the neighbor guy can come today or not. I just have to get by. So we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna work all done with the feeding. So I'm going to, what I'm gonna do is I want to take this corn planter off this trailer. I'm kind of tired of it being on this trailer, and before I could take it off, I need to get this one row unit done over here. I'm just gonna take this plastic off. It's not supposed to be any more chances of rain for a few days, so that way everybody can see how this trailer works. And my brother Pat, he came back. Finally came back this evening, but so he'll be helping with stuff again. So Anyways, I know there was somebody that wanted to know how this trailer worked. Basically, you block these wheels up, these stay in one spot, and then this slides over this. So when you pull it ahead, it'll go shoop, and that will come up to here, and this will tip down, and then you'll be able to pull the planter right off the trailer here. But so anyways, I'm gonna go get the loader tractor and set this thing down, get that one row unit fixed, and then pull this off. And here comes the brother now, the little brother. He's back. He's back in action again. Okay, so everyone can hopefully understand how this thing works a little better. I'm gonna set the camera up here and you guys can watch it. I'm gonna try to get it set up here at a good angle. So I gotta set it up facing this way. So hopefully anybody that doesn't understand how this trailer works, you'll understand how it works now. So I'm gonna set you right here and we'll watch it. There, now you see how it works. The wheels pretty much just stay in one spot, and when you reverse it, you put the blocks back on the other side. This thing is supposed to have those latches. It's supposed to have these things that are supposed to work, and they're supposed to fit in those little notches, but they don't work. They just pop right out of those notches, so they never work. So the best thing to use is blocks, or hook onto it with a chain and another track to pull it backwards. So now I could hook on and pull it off here. So I'll do that in a little bit. I just gotta set the floor jack over here and set that down and get the loader and hook it on. Okay, I finally got the planter over here. Oh, you wouldn't believe all the trouble. I was trying to get that Donahue trailer back up into the transport position. It was just being a pill, a real pill. It was just sliding around. I ended up backing it all the way over there and finally got it. So it took about 30 minutes, I think, to get that thing back up and back into transport mode. So anyways, I got this here. All I got done is that one unit, that's it. And I noticed earlier, I don't know how this happened, if a mouse somehow chewed through this, but yeah. So that's broke somehow. So I'm gonna have to get the solder gun out and solder those wires together. That's always a fun job. So but yeah, so this unit is done. It is really solid now. It does not move. So I got to do all the rest, but it's just easier if it's sit down on the ground to do it. And so I'll get them in, and I just got, actually I gotta do, let's see, 1 2 3 4, no wait, 1 2 3 4, yeah, 6 more to go. 6 more to go. So anyways, I gotta eat something here, and And my brother, he got the compost spreader, so tomorrow we'll probably be spreading some compost here at home. And yeah, so anyway, see you tomorrow. Hey, good morning everybody. It is another day, and it is a beautiful day at that. It is supposed to get up in the 60s today, so it's gonna be nice and beautiful, sunny and beautiful today. It is yeah, the barn swallows are flying around, so yeah. So I am gonna go get the cows in right now, and then we're gonna get started milking. And as far as what we got going on here today is I'm still hoping we can grind hay. Depends on, and we might end up having to get my cousin's hay grinder. I don't know, the neighbor guy that ground hay for us last time, you know, he's got his own land to farm, and he does work, I don't know, he does work for another farmer, and so he I don't know, I'm hoping he's gonna be able to get to it today, but I just tried calling him a little bit ago. I didn't get a hold of him. I know yesterday was kind of windy, but so we'll see how things go with the hay grinding thing. And then my brother Steve, he's gonna spread some compost today. And what else? And my brother Pat, he's gonna go out and do some disc chiseling on the corn stalk ground. And of course, when I get done with working with the cattle, I'm gonna work some more of that planter. I did actually work on it last night when I was when my brothers were milking. I did go out and work on it a little bit. I got two more row units all done. So I got a total of 3 row units done. So basically done. I guess there's one thing I gotta do, that third one yet. So hopefully we'll get that done, and are working that some more. And yeah, too, we're supposed to get a tote of soybean meal here today too. So, or a ton of soybean meal. So I don't know if that's gonna show up today or not, but we'll see. But first we're gonna get the girls in, get them milked, and then see what the rest of the day brings. Okay, I am gonna go put the pallet forks on this thing here and go, because well, the speedy delivery, they're coming and they're gonna deliver the soybean meal. So I gotta go out to the shed and do that and come back up here and unload them. They'll be here in a little bit. So yeah, and it sure warmed up today. Boy, oh, he's here. He is here, I guess. Speaking of the devil, he's here. It's not that bad, but okay, we're gonna unload the soybean meal here quick. Got the auger set up and got the tote bag picked up. Just gonna get it in the bin. Oh man, I tell ya, it's one little thing could tire a guy out, because that tractor has has John Deere SCVs or hydraulic hookups, and the auger is Pioneer, and so you have to have an adapter that goes from the hydraulic to tip on the auger to hook into plug in the tractor, and oh, sometimes you forget where you put those dumb adapters. Oh man, we've only got 2 tractors on this farm that have John Deere. We got to use John Deere tips on it. Just the 4240 and the 4020. Otherwise, everything else is Pioneer. So this would have made everything universal. Kept the Pioneer and been done with it. Well, anyways, that's my little rant about that. But okay, got that job done with the soybean meal. The next job is I'm gonna go feed the milk cows here. Then when we get done with that, we need to kind of calibrate that the compost spreader, or it's actually a poultry spreader technically. It does not have a scale on it, does not have a drive wheel like the fertilizer spreader does, so it's hard to exactly gauge how much you're putting on per acre. You got to kind of estimate your speed. Your ground speed kind of determines how much you're putting on per acre. And then in the back, well, let me walk up here and show you quick. There's a gate on the back, and how far you have this gate open determines how much is going to come out, plus your ground speed. You know, it'd be nicer if this thing had a scale on it and had a regular drive wheel type thing, then it would help. But there's a thing on here that you can measure your height. And so what we're gonna do is when we get done feeding the milk cows, we got to figure out how much a level full bucket of compost weighs. So we're going to take and dump that in the feeder wagon, because the feeder wagon has a scale on it. So then what we're going to do is dump 2 loader buckets on that. We're going to go out and spread, and then we're going to use the GPS, and we're going to figure out how many acres we spread out, because we want to put down about 1,000 pounds of compost an acre. So we're going to close that door down a little bit, because we talked to the farmer that we rented from this morning, and he said you know what we should have it set at approximately. But you know, we'll have to try to figure it out as best as we can. Like I say, we'll get the acres measured, and then we'll see about how much we're putting on, because this is just going on soybean ground. That's it. We're not, you know, this stuff isn't going to go on any corn ground here, because we don't need it for here. And then when we get done spreading here, we got to go over to the other field and spread. But before we can do that, the hay grinding guy is supposed to come. The neighbor that was going to grind hay, he's going to be coming here sometime here after dinner. It's about 20 to 2, so he should be coming here shortly. And so anyways, I got to get the cows fed here first, and then we'll get to that. Okay, I'm going to scoop up 1 bucket load of compost, and we're going to see how much it weighs using the scale on the feeder wagon. All we need to do is just get 1 level bucket full. This stuff is some heavy stuff too. It should weigh about 2,000 pounds. Hard to get exactly perfect, but we'll get as close as we can. One pretty much level full bucket weighs, not quite at 2,000 pounds, so it's a pretty good that's about what we know what we're putting on then. So I guess I'll run that compost back off again, and I guess an easy way to determine. We measure out how many buckets we put on that thing, then we know about how much weight we're putting on there approximately. It's not going to be 100% accurate, but it's probably going to be about 98% accurate. The smell of those, whatever, those plum bushes. So anyways, I'm gonna go over to my cousin Bill's. I should say, we actually have a change of plans. My neighbor guy, he's having some issues with his tub grinder. The auger somehow got plugged up on it, and he was grinding a bale last night, and just the very end of the stuff went right through real quick and plugged the auger up, and he's having a pretty tough time trying to get it unplugged, but just it's almost there, but not quite. So he is just going to well, he had a heart problem last fall, and so I don't want him to get too stressed out about it, so, and have a heart attack or something. So we're just gonna go over to my cousin Bill's and get their hay grinder, just grind a couple bales. He said tonight, my neighbor guy said that tonight he's gonna have his son come out and have him help get it unplugged. So I just told him we just try to carefully get by with my cousins, grind maybe a couple bales to get by for today. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go over to my cousin's place over yonder and grab their tub grinder and keep my fingers crossed that theirs holds together. Okay, I got this old thing over here, so we'll see what this can do, but that really is not good. But they got the thing fixed, welded up here, that was giving me trouble the last time I used it. This is what broke. They got it welded here again, and I think a lot of what's wrong with this thing, it's got too much vibration. That's why some of it's cracking. It's getting fractures in the steel, but anyways, my brother, he's gonna load the compost first, so I can't do that. I've got enough hay there that I could feed the dry cows, I think. But now I gotta look at something on the feeder wagon here, because I don't know, something happened when we put the compost in here. Maybe we should have done it to weigh it, but I don't know. Something that caught or did something. I don't know. I gotta look at, you know, the chain is catching or something down here, the drive chain. So sometimes things break and they're just frustrating. I just wanted to weigh one load of compost, and then with probably too much weight for it. So I'll look at it here and see what I can figure out, what the heck is going on here with this thing. Okay, I've been working on this thing for a little bit, as you can see, and I figured out what happened. Well, sort of what happened, but anyway, I think what happened is the chain in here was getting loose, and because of that extra weight or something, it doubled up, and so I'm going to try to see here. Just a second. I gotta go. My brother's calling me here for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, as I was saying before my brother called me, He's actually up there grinding the hay right now with my cousin hay grinder while I'm working on this. If you can, probably can't see, but he's way, well, he's up there grinding hay. So anyways, I had to use a, how many times have I used one of these straps and they've saved the day? I had to pull that thing, I had to twist this thing backwards so I get the chain. It was doubled up. It was doubled up right over there, so I had to pull the thing backwards so I could get it. So I got that. So what I'm gonna do is get everything back the way it was and then run the chain around. I gotta get the connector links on the bottom side. I gotta run them out so I get them on the top side so I can take a link out, because I think it just needs a link taken out, because there's a thing here, tightening floor chain, compressed 2 3/4, but I think it's tight, and as far as back as it will go, it will push that all the way back. So I need to take a link out. Don't want to do it. And to address this problem here, this thing dropped down. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to take and grind this off, then I take it somehow, see if I get a piece of angle iron and hold this thing up for now. That's what I'm gonna try to do. Either that or try to weld it across here, one or the other. Try. Actually, we don't have any welding rod here. We don't have any 6013 welding rod rollout. So maybe we'll just have to try to blow some holes through with a torch, a piece of angle iron to hold this thing up. That's why I can't get anything done on that thing, because all these other things that come up. Yep. Well, next time we're not gonna put compost. At least we know what our bucket holds for compost. I mean, we don't have to ever do that again, because we don't have to weigh the compost again like that. So we'll know approximately how much compost our bucket holds. We never weighed it before like that, and I don't know. Maybe if I had known that this was gonna happen, but maybe it was a blessing in disguise. You don't know. Maybe it would have happened on some cold winter day. It's better to happen today when it's warm out. So there's a silver lining to everything. It's got to get done anyway. Okay, I got the chain finally apart, but I had to do it in an unconventional way. There's supposed to be these, if you can see these cotter keys here, you're supposed to be able to get those out, but those could be a real bugger. They're rusted in there, so I'm gonna have to take and grind them out or something here. I just got to get this link that I sawed in half. I got to get that off and then get those out. And everything's more fun when it's rusty, right? Yeah, but when I put those cotter keys in, guess what I'm going to put back in on them? Anti-seize. So they won't do that again. So the next time we have to do this, it's not going to be a Bearcat. Oh, this is not what I planned on doing today. It is not. Oh, I want to be working on that. And the worst of it is I haven't even done any feeding yet today. I haven't done any feeding yet. So I still got to do all the feeding yet. My brother Pat, they went out, or he was gonna go out and chisel that one field, and my brother Steve, he's gonna go out here in a little bit and start spreading some compost, make sure that it's putting out the right rate. And I'm working on this. Hey, yay! Okay, as you can see, or as you just saw, it worked. So it Well, for now, just for the sake of time, I just used the tie down strap again. Yeah, that tie down strap, they sure come in handy. But it gets the job done, I guess, for now. I'll eventually get it fixed right. I'll get something put down there to put across there, but as long as it works for now, it holds that thing up. And I only took out one link instead of two. I would have liked to have taken out two, but for the sake of time here today, I mean, it just barely, as you can just see, it's barely. There's still a little bit of room for wear to tighten, but I'm gonna eventually need to take out two. But at least I put anti-seize on everything, so it will come apart way easier next time. So anyways, I gotta get back to the feeding. We still gotta take the hay grinder back yet to my cousin, but what a day so far. This was the last thing I was planning on diddling around with today. Oh gosh, I tell you, it's very frustrating when things like that happen.
Hi everybody. Paul wanted me to get some footage of me out doing some compost spreading, so here's what's going on. Seems like it's kind of hard to get this thing exactly set the way you want it to. We worked at doing some calibrating here earlier. I thought I had it pretty close to right, and then it wasn't quite where I thought it should be, so I guess we're gonna put down whatever we can. This is the last of what I got to spread. I spread out a couple loads here earlier this afternoon.
Okay everybody, that's it for this video for today. My brother, he got all the compost spread out there, so that's done. And tomorrow he's gonna go over to the field and spread that. So we got a little bit of hay ground, got the feeder wagon fixed up, and still got to work on the corn planter here. I don't know if I'll get any time to work on it tomorrow yet either. We'll see, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, so anyways, tomorrow is another day, and hopefully it'll be a better day. And so anyways, I gotta grab a quick bite to eat, then gotta help with chores. My brother Pat, he's chiseling a cornfield, or yeah, a cornfield, so he's getting that done. And maybe tomorrow, if he does more, I'll get some footage of it, or I'll try to. But I had to deal with that feeder wagon here today, so yeah. So anyways, guys, take care, have a good evening, and please don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Organic Dairyman. Please don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe, and have a good evening, and I'll catch you later.